I haven't done a Sims 4 custom content haul in quite a while, so today we're doing one. The first creator I want to look at is Shea Butter with a Y instead of an E. Before you start yelling at me, Satch, it's not pronounced Shea, it's pronounced Shay. I call it Shea because my life, my rules. You guys know I do not mess around with individual download links, like I'm not dealing with it, but if you scroll down long enough, there's something here called Locks Collection with 90 pieces split in up to 7 different parts. I didn't download all of them, but I downloaded, I think, about 4 of them. Even just with 4, there is quite a lot here, guys. You know I don't like alpha custom content. I absolutely hate it. You guys showed me this creator on TikTok. According to a lot of simmers on TikTok, I'm apparently a racist because I come out and said I don't like alpha custom content because I don't like the style. And the reason why this apparently makes me a racist is because there isn't much afro textured hair in Max's Match custom content. Well, this creator does it and they do it extremely well. I like everything here, actually. I think it all looks really, really good. It looks really, really detailed, but it looks Max's Match at the exact same time. I'm not a fan of like the extremely long things. I think the extremely long hair is a little bit too much for me, but the creator does do a lot of shorter styles too, and I really like it. And they do some stuff for male sims as well. Most creators literally don't bother at all. This creator has actually made quite a bit of effort to do cast for male sims, which, as I said, most of them do not bother. So it's nice to see some creators actually bother. They do also do, as I said, individual downloads if you do want individual downloads. But I personally like this very specific collection here because you're literally getting 7 parts with 90 hairs. I just think it's really great. The next creator that we are looking at is Johnny Sims on CurseForge. I think I might have blocked this guy on Twitter because he was trolling me, but you know what? I'm separating art from the artist. We all know men don't exist in The Sims 4, but he actually does a lot of hairs for male sims. That's basically everything here is hairstyles for male sims. I've downloaded some of it to show you. To say some is an understatement. There's quite a lot. You guys know, like, I'm not really big on the whole like Korean inspired hairstyle thing. It's not for me. I'm also not a fan of a mullet. I don't like mullets, guys. Stop getting mullets. I know you think it looks cute, but it doesn't look cute. I do think he generally does do a nice variety of different things. He usually does like 2 or 3 different versions of the same thing. One with like extra wisps in the hair, others without them. I think his stuff is very, very Max's Match. You guys know, like, I can't stand stuff if it doesn't look totally Max's Match, but his looks Max's Match, but it does look better than like what EA does. So take that as you will. I personally don't like the ones with the wispy bits in them, I'll be honest, but I like the more plain ones. And I've honestly probably only downloaded, I don't know, like 10% of all the stuff that he actually does. So you literally have so much choice, like literally so much choice. You guys know, like, I feel like The Sims is men-phobic. Yes, it is. EA hates creating masculine-looking stuff. So do custom content creators. Alpha custom content creators are a little bit better than Max's Match, but I think it's very, very rare that you find a Max's Match custom content creator who dedicates most of their stuff to masculine hairstyles and things. So that's why I do recommend this creator a lot. The next creator we're looking at on CurseForge is Quirky Introvert. He does some build stuff as well as some cast stuff, but I'm here today to take a look at the Creator Sim stuff. Even though I can't stand downloading individual items, I do make an exception if I use CurseForge just because it's a little bit easier. And this is because it's all very Max's Matchy looking. Again, we're here just for Creator Sim, but there is some nice build stuff too. I know we've already touched upon hairs quite a lot already in this video. We are looking at clothing too, but I just want to say this creator does do a lot of custom hair, all of which, again, I think looks very, very Max's Matchy looking, and I like it. For me, like, I just feel like custom content is better when it looks like Max's Match, but it still looks better than the stuff that EA does. They also do some stuff for male sims. It's hard to find creators that even do some stuff, but this creator at least does some. We also have some Creator Sim for male sims too. Again, there isn't really that much but they do a little bit more than most custom content creators do. So I can appreciate the effort just to do a little bit. Also, this is one of the only custom content creators I found that actually does shoes. Most CC creators never do shoes, but this creator does. For women's shoes as well. We've also got some like heeled boots and things. Like most CC creators, they never ever do shoes. At least Max's match, so that's always nice. I've just downloaded a few different things that I can show you. These are the full body outfits. One thing I will say, if the creator's watching on the off chance, everything is an individual download link. So like this top and bottom is technically a set, but they're totally different links and you might miss them. It would be nice to have them both under the same download link so that you don't miss them as constructive criticism. But I think there's a very wide variety of different things that you can get with this creator. I haven't mentioned this before, but like all CC creators always do a ton of great swatches. I'm not even going to go over the swatches because you already know CC creators do swatches very, very well. I just feel like there's generally quite a lot of nice stuff here and it looks very Maxis matchy looking, but I just feel like it's very flattering, like on the figure. Do you know what I mean? CC creators are always really good at like making things like flattering on the Sims figure, whereas EA struggle with it and I don't really know why. Like there's just something different. Do you know what I mean? So I can't recommend this one enough. The next creator I want to look at is GG Simmer. Are we saying GG? Are we saying gay gay? I feel like it's not gay gay. That would be me. And again, guys, we're looking at so many like hairstyles today. I'm quite liking the vibe of looking at hairs. You guys know between every single like CC drop, I'm having to like quit the game and start again because I'm deleting the previous custom content in order to make it easier to highlight the specific creator. But it's very annoying. I've restarted my game like 5 times already. So this creator is another one who does like version 1, version 2 of a lot of things. Like I'll be brutally honest, I'm not keen on this whole version 1, version 2 thing. I find it a bit complicated. The creator doesn't actually have that much stuff on their profile, but I really wanted to highlight all of this because I think it looks really good. It feels like it should be official. It feels like it should be a part of a proper pack, and that's why I really like it. Like, don't tell me right now this is not very Maxis matchy looking, but it looks better than something that EA could do. This is how I personally judge if custom content is good or not. I think it's a good rule to go by, and I really like this creator's stuff. Again, like I can't deal with all these different versions of the exact same thing. Like this, do you know what I mean? I don't care. And there's not much stuff, but the stuff that's there I think looks really nice. This next one is really exciting to me. SAATCH, I'm saying. Now, the reason why this is so like interesting for me is that it's basically like alpha custom content style, but it's totally Maxis match. So like it's Maxis match clothing. Everything here is Maxis match, but the actual designs of the outfits, they look like they should be alpha CC, even though they're Maxis match. It's got like that, I don't know, you know, like that post-apocalyptic, like uncanny valley alpha CC style. Do you know that kind of style I mean? So we're gonna check it out. I've even downloaded Sim Kardashian just for the vibes. This stuff does look like totally Maxis match. Like it doesn't look like it's not Maxis match. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like the alpha style. Does this make any sense? When I'm saying this, guys, they also do nice wedding dresses actually. But does me saying this make any sense to you when I say it looks alpha, but it's actually very Maxis match? And I know everything default is black, but there is, you guys already know, there's always a ton of swatches. We've even got some pattern ones here, different kinds of patterns. Oh, look at this newspaper one. It's got Bella Goth on it. And it's all in Simlish, by the way. Everything is in Simlish. This is very alpha. That is so alpha. But I really wanted to showcase this crate to you guys because I just thought like all of this stuff, like I just think it looks really exciting. It's not really anything I've come across before when it's like alpha style, but it's solely Maxis match. Even like the text in it is in like Simlish, which is something that's like extremely rare to see. So I thought it was really interesting to show you all. So the next creator is called Green Llamas, and I like this creator because a lot of the stuff here is in little sets, and I think it's a lot easier downloading in little sets. Guys, I feel like we can all categorically agree this pre-made like randomly generated townie that always shows up in CAS, like he needs to go. He really needs to go. No, I'm not a fan of this outfit. I feel like I'm sickening you guys with like all of the hairs, but I'm showing you some more hairs anyway because this creator does do a lot of hairs. Honestly, I think it's so great now how like accessible Sims 4 custom content is. Like in the past, it used to be a very niche thing because like it was really technical trying to learn how to download custom content. Even I really struggle downloading mods and things into The Sims 2 and 3. But in The Sims 4, like it's just so much easier. The only kind of annoying thing about custom content is it's not very searchable. If a CC creator does little packs, it can be quite difficult to look through all of the different packs. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't sort them like official packs. So I've downloaded a load of random things from different random packs. So if some things don't match that I'm putting together, it's probably because they're from different packs. Oh guys, I love a little bit of Burberry. I really do. If there's any sugar daddies out there, take me to a Burberry store. I'm not gonna suck your dick, but I will accept the clothes. Again, all of this is like so Maxis matchy looking, but it's slightly better than what EA could do. It's quite clever here how they've written Brazil, but it looks like Simlish, so it doesn't look like it says Brazil. Oh, look at that. They have some different countries as well. Or you've got the plain versions. I definitely think this one is more of a very specific style, but I feel like it's a very popular style these days. Oh, I love tracksuit bottoms. Yes, I do. This creator doesn't do any stuff for male Sims, like a tiny little bit. Most creators don't. Guys, if you know any like severely Maxis match custom content creators who do stuff for male Sims, please let me know and I will review it. I just think this crate, guys, is really, really good, and because I'm lazy, everything's in a set and it's so much easier. If you enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy one of the next recommended videos here. Also, let me know if you want to see a build mode version of this too. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one.